song. Alright. Uh, the when I first saw like before I get to the bill, I first saw the Eminem like freestyle thing. I was like, I was getting excited. I was gonna listen to it, and then as soon as it went into like his acapella, I was like, all right, I'm done. And because the last time he did this video where he had all these rappers and stuff like that, and I don't know if I couldn't even figure out if the video was edited, and the whole video was like acapella. I think it was like 9 minutes long. And I was like, so when he did it again, I was like, okay, I'm done. So I was gonna listen. I listened to it like for a little bit. I was like, man, it's acapella. I ain't trying to hear all this. Where the DJ at? So I was just like, and then he dissed Trump, and I was like, it's so predictable. The diss Trump is like, it's predictable. I mean, you either like him or you don't, but to keep doing that is like, it's not really profound. It's like to say you like him is more daring. But to say you don't like him, everybody's saying that. Everybody on the left is saying that. And he had the black dudes in the back, and it was like, whatever. I mean, I don't even know him. So it was totally predictable. And he was saying, I remember he said he was like a rich Democrat. I was like, what you mean is you're a racist and you're rich? Because it's kind of funny how people who would say they're pro Malcolm X, they don't even follow his ideology. Malcolm X hated Democrats. He hated conservatives. He hated liberals. He didn't like any of them. And the reason why when he came back to any hate white people, they just used it to build. During that time, black people had better values. So when you said white man was a devil, it meant something. After they said white man was a devil, they built things. They had their own coffee shops and stuff. You say a white man's the devil now, it don't help you. It doesn't do anything because we have no values. We don't know what our culture is. We don't know what our values are. And then we say, well, hip hop is our culture, and then people keep borrowing our culture. People keep using our culture. So if we own the culture, it'll be fine. Like Jews own their own culture. So that's how they can make money off their own culture. White people own their culture. Even though people borrow it, they can still make money off it. So as a whole, we have our own culture, but it's too dysfunctional. We're the only race that in music, we use our music to hate on each other. We use our music to disrespect women. We use our music to kill, to say it's okay to kill each other, to talk about our families, talk about our children. Black people have the only music that does that. That we say we're gonna kill people. And they were saying how the music, the song he was talking about gun control. How ironic. You talking about gun control with hip hop. But anyway. Now, what I really was gonna talk about is how it's actually great to be an Uncle Tom. Because the people that usually call you Uncle Toms are usually like black people. Let's say bitter, unsuccessful black people. Those are the usually ones calling you Uncle Toms and coons and whatnot. Now, I haven't been called a coon before, because I'm not big enough to be called a coon. But I don't know. But I noticed that Uncle Toms are usually successful, rich, have the kids are educated, they're educated, their wives are educated, their wives are usually feminine, easy to get along with. They're good women, even they're successful in their own right. They're not walking around talking about their strong black females and nothing like that. They're not walking around talking about their strong females or I'm a strong black woman. They're not walking around saying that. They don't need to boast about their ego or nothing. They have a successful husband and they're fine with that. They don't need to say anything. They don't have to say they're strong at all. Matter of fact, you don't even hear them speak. They let their husband speak. So just like classic families, like Asian families, African families, when it's time when you talk to a married couple, the first person you speak to, when a person that is going to speak is going to be the man. He's going to speak. So it's like classic. They let their man be the man. So Uncle Toms are successful. They don't kill anybody. They don't do any crime. They own up to their faults. You know, um, white people don't do nothing. They don't mess with them. They do pretty much their own thing. They don't hurt nobody. They don't harm anybody. And they're usually really confident people. They're smart. They'll tell you the deal. They tell you the truth. You don't know what they're gonna say. They're totally unpredictable. They usually fit. They dress nice. They respect everybody. They don't let black people just say dumb stuff and get away with it. They they have high standards for blacks. They don't let blacks just say some crazy stuff and get away with it. And they're in really long marriages. Even Clarence Thomas, even if he did what he did or not, his wife still married to her. Still stuck with her that whole time. So